If you've been here before, I am Freya. This is Budgie Budgets, and it's Wednesday, you guys. And on Wednesdays, we cash stuff. So we are cash stuffing the last week of February. It's a little bit, I'm finding it a little bit funky doing this new fortnightly pays. I think next month it will all work okay in terms of the 2 fortnights will actually fit inside the month. But we've got another kind of split fortnight. So I'm cash stuffing the last week of February, that the first half of this fortnight, which means the second half of this fortnight will be cash stuffed in the first week of March, which sounds very confusing, but it's fine. Like, it just means this whole paycheck won't go into like the end of month binder total, same as what happened last month. But it's all good. I think it's fine. We'll just roll with it. Okay, so today we are cash stuffing $100 in placeholders, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, I've lost count, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 520. That's correct. Okay. So we're cash stuffing $520 into our various envelopes. And let's see how these new envelopes go, you guys. I'm a little bit nervous to use them, if I'm being honest, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll just roll with it. We'll just see how we go. I did trim down the little dashboards so they fit nicely in there now. They're not overhanging anymore, which is nice. I do still have to find some paper clips to come in and secure the stickers a bit better, the ones that are loose. So we are starting with grocery delivery, and that is getting a 5. Although, like, I tell you what, you guys, I'm glad I didn't name this one Woolworths, like the envelope. So it's got 30 in it now, because they are giving me the irks at the moment. I'm really a bit over. The problem is, I know, like, Coles isn't going to be any better. Hey, like, I used to shop with Coles all the time. I moved to Woolworths because Coles were giving me the irks a couple of years ago. So, you know, what do you do? Move again? It's probably not going to be any better. All right. These ones are getting skipped for today, but Amazon Prime is getting a 5. I am still on the fence about them and whether or not I'm going to renew my membership or not. Actually, I really need to check when it's set to auto renew. So that has $30 in it now too. Hang on, what am I doing? This way. Yeah, I like that. I like that you can see them out the back. That's cool. Apple insurance, I think it's getting skipped today. But YNAB is getting 15. So that is 5, 10, 15 in there. So that now has 20, 30, 45, which is good. What else is getting some love? I'm just looking over at my cheat sheet. Guava's getting skipped, but Nova is getting a 5. I've got the shapes a little bit today. Hopefully it's not very noticeable on camera, but I do apologize. I'm a little bit all over the shop. Just having a rough couple of days. But I am sure it will all settle down again because it has to. You know? $5 going into ambulance. So that now has 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 in there. That's good. That's getting nice and close to what we need it to be, and we don't need it until June. Water is getting its usual 25. I feel like it's been a long time actually since I've paid a water bill. So I'm not sure if that's going to be due soon. So this now has 250, 270, 290, $300. How are you all going? I hope everyone is doing really, really well. We're having another little burst of heat in Melbourne at the moment. Okay, we're popping 50 into here, but I might swap that out if I have a 100 handy, and I do, so we'll pop that in there. Yeah, we had some nice cooler weather. I could feel autumn coming, and then it's like, bam, hot again. It's going to be 37 tomorrow. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. So 500, 700, 800, 820, 825 in electricity. And that bill should be coming in any day now. And the estimate for it is, I think it was about $600. So we should have well and truly enough to cover that. And then some, which is nice. I've got a Rogue 50 in here too, so I'll swap that out as well. Just while I have them here. Oh, and then I can swap that out as well. Excellent. Okay. So 425 in gas now, and we just paid that bill. So that is really good. Hopefully our electricity bill will go down as well because we won't be using a dryer. So, you know, pros and cons. We will see. Beautiful. All right, phone recharge is getting 25 instead of 30 again today, just to make up for that other Rogue 5, and then we'll be back on track. So we'll colour in this one. Perfect. So that now has 330 in there. Excellent. Car insurance, what are you getting? Car insurance is getting a 20. I really need it to be getting a 25. Should we do, maybe I'll stick with the green in here. So what I'll do is I'll just colour in the little car. And when I have an extra 5 in there, I'll colour in the little shield bit. Because this one will be 25. This one will be 20. This is for the other car, but this one's due first. So I'm just going to work through that whole tracker and then start the other one. And I will be adding to these two from savings challenges as well. Car registration is getting 15. And what color am I doing these? Orange, but I don't actually have another 15 one as part of this one, so we might just color in almost all of that one, but not quite. I have to change these categories a little bit so they work better. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105 now in registration. We've got 2 again. This one's for the full year. This one is, we pay 3 monthly. And yeah, again, this one's going to be funded from savings schemes. We're going to do a bit of save to sink so that I can still play savings games. Okay, Buffer is getting $10 today. So that now has 250, 270, 280, 290. So we're getting there. This with the $500 in Mojo is kind of our starter emergency fund now. Okay, that is the first binder done. They're very chunky with these flower charms. I'm not sure about them, you guys. I think I might have to take them off. I don't know. I don't think I'm a fan. Okay, medical is getting 20, 40, and $60. So we now have in here 120, 140, 160, 180, $205. That is going to go down because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. But that's okay. At least I have the money to cover it. Medication is getting 10. I feel a bit lost without the trackers to color in. So there's 30 in there now. Dental, is dental getting 10? Dental is getting 10 this week. Beautiful. So that now has 130 in there. Optical is getting skipped this week, as is skin check and orthodontic, and health excess we haven't started yet. Vet is getting 10. I think I colored in too many last time though. I did. So we've got 50, 60, 70, 80. So I won't bother coloring it in. I'll wait until it matches the tracker. And supplements is also getting 10. Whoops. So that now has 25, and I won't worry about that one either for now. Excellent. And then dog treatment is getting its regular 10. So that has 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 in there. I do actually have to work out what treatment I'm going to continue on with after they discontinued their last one. So annoying. Okay. Then we are on to the family binder. Stay under there, would you? All right, family fun is getting a 20. And guys, we really haven't used this lately, so it's really nice to see it actually building up a little bit. Maybe we'll go for pink. Let's do the beach ball. Let's do like some colors. Not my greatest colouring in effort ever, but you know. Okay, so that now has 20, 40, 65. Nice. That's a lovely amount in there. It's nice when they start building up a little bit. Clothes is getting 15. Whoops. So we can colour in. Let's do some different colours. I'm quite a fan of doing these little rainbow. It's so fun to see other people colour them in. The lovely Jen from Budgets and Dreams bought some trackers from me for her Save McSave face, which I love. Sometimes I think Jen and I are just so on the same wavelength. And it was so fun watching her colour them in. 10, 20, 25 and 30 in clothes now. Beautiful. Shoes is getting skipped this week, but hair is getting 15. Oops, not that. Just as well too, because and this happens frequently after being like, I'm so gonna grow out my natural hair color, lol. I just felt really down the other day, and so I dyed my hair. It's a really nice shade of copper. I like it. I just needed to feel fresh. And I already had the hair dye at home, so I didn't have to pay for it, but obviously I will have to pay for it ongoing. I have another lot that I bought ages ago of the same, so I'll have one more regrowth to do and then I'll have to buy it again. So 20, 30, 40 and 50 in here. And my son is also getting close to being due for a haircut again. I swear, boys' hair just grows like lightning fast. Skincare is skipped today. Beauty is getting 5. I'll just do that one and that one. So that now has 15 in there. Oops. Here we go. Books is getting 10. I don't seem to be able to keep money in here at the moment. Or whatever. It's one of those things though that I'm like, I don't mind spending money on books, you know? It's knowledge, it's good for them, good for me. But then I get a little bit carried away, eek, and wind up with a pile of books that I need to read that is taller than the roof. Okay, dates is getting skipped. Toys and treats is getting a 5. Let's do some green and some yellow. Why not? We don't use this very often. This is mostly just for toys for the dogs. Like in terms of treats, they get a bone or a chew every day for their teeth. And that's, you see that in my budget under dog bones. Work expenses is getting a 5, and I'm not going to bother coloring that in. Home is getting a 5. This poor envelope, it just doesn't stay stuffed, does it? There's always something, you guys. Okay, so that has 5. Garden, this one's actually adding up well, which is nice, but we are going to have to use it at some point. For some new, we've got a list of garden stuff that needs to happen. 20, 40, 45 in garden. Yeah, we're kind of holding off doing anything until they finally come and fix the fence. We still don't have a fence, you guys. It's literally, and when I say we don't have a fence, we do have a fence. It's just flat on its side with the massive posts all broken off and just jutting into our driveway. And it has been like that for months now. And no one seems to care, except for us. But there's nothing we can do about it until our landlord deems that it's, like they promise us that they've paid the deposit for it to be replaced. But, you know, every time we talk to them, it's like, oh, this week, he's coming this week to do it. Oh, this week, he's coming this week to do it. So we've been told again, he's coming this week to do it, but I've not seen him yet. So car service got 10, so it's got 200, 300, 350, 370, 380. And I do really, really need to book that in. Car tires and license aren't getting anything. They will probably be filled up now through savings challenges, I would imagine. School, let's see what we can do in here. They've still not sorted out the school bonus for my son's excursion, which is really, really cheesing me off. But, you know, I just refuse to pay for it. I've just told the school they can chase the government for it. It's not my problem. 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. They did tell me it's fine. Like, they were like, don't worry, it won't mean you can't go on the excursion if you don't pay for it. It's fine. I was like, well... But I can't give consent. The online portal doesn't let you give consent without paying for it. So I don't know. I don't know what happens there. Excursions is getting 10. So that now has 50, 60, 70, 75. Beautiful. Uniforms will add to next week. Sport is getting a 10 as well. I'll just do a half so that I know where I am. So that now has 20, 30, 45. So we need another 100 in there before term 2. Can you believe, you guys, my kids were saying to me this morning that we're already in week 5 of a 10-week term for school. That really blew my mind. I'm like, how is that even possible? I don't understand where the time has gone. It really, yeah, it's going by so quickly. 20, 35. Like, who can believe it's March at the end of this week? What? How's that happen? I feel like January went forever and then February is just whoop, gone. And it's March. Like, how even? This one's being skipped for now. All of these don't have money assigned to them at the moment because they don't. And school holidays. Oh, no, that's getting skipped this week. That'll get stuffed next week. Never mind. Goodness me. It's the only thing with doing it weekly is that I get a little bit confused because things I know I've allocated money to in the budget and then they're not getting stuffed this week because I'm doing them next week. It's a little bit confusing for my poor brain. All right, so Ducky, these are all getting 10 this week. They're getting a little sneaky extra 5 just to boost them up a little bit because $5 a week doesn't quite get me to the goal that I'm after. I think that's the light green actually, isn't it? Okay, so this has 220, 230, 240 in there. And Jay is also getting a 10. So we need the two other colours that I didn't get out. Beautiful. So he has 150, 160, 170 in his. I do like this when I turn them around and then I can see them through there. I'm a fan. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then hubby's birthday is getting a 5. What color are we up to for him? Orange. This is kind of breaking my brain too because I shuffled the birthdays so they're in order of when they actually are. But it's hurting my brain a little bit. Okay, Poss is getting a... No, she's not. She's getting a 10. And did I put that blue away? I did. And the purple. Perfect. So she's got 30 in there now. And then my birthday is just getting a 5. But I hadn't marked off that other 5. So we'll do that and then it's accurate. Perfect. And then the last thing getting some money today is gifts. You guys, I made up the envelope. Ta-da! Oh dear. And this, I actually think I need to unstuff from this now that I think about it, but I don't know how much. I'll have to check. Beautiful. Well, that now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. I'm pretty sure that should be like $70, but I'll double check and then I'll come and unstuff it. Because my little girl went to her birthday party, friend's birthday party on the weekend. We bought him a present. All right, that is everything for today. Before I go, I'll just show you because I did decide that the Christmas binder needed a dashboard too. So I picked the little gnome holding the Christmas tree. He's so cute. So that now has a dashboard as well. Whee! All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you on Friday for savings games. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button down below and you can hit the bell notification if you want to know every time I upload a video. We are so close to 1,000. Oh my goodness. And then we can do a giveaway, which will be really fun. All right, you guys, I hope you have an awesome rest of the week. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.